under heavy scrutiny for his response to ISIS. Some critics going deep, saying the president is just not strong enough to take out the evil terror group. One congresswoman going even further, saying President Obama is so weak that it's actually encouraging ISIS. That Congresswoman, Tennessee Representative Marsha Blackburn, is here to go on the record. Good evening.
Good evening.
So do you stand by that?
I do.
Why?
I certainly do. Because when there is a void of leadership, somebody is going to fill it. And that always happens, Greta. And what we see now is we have a leader who has become the fearful leader. And people know that he's timid. And the way he's addressing ISIS is timid, and the American people want bold, decisive leadership. They want somebody to say, look, we're building a coalition. We're going to go destroy these people, and we're going to protect the American people and the American homeland.
So why doesn't the GOP-controlled Congress? It has constitutional authority. It is the only bond, the only part of the government that has it. Declare war on ISIS, because the Secretary of Defense Ash Carter says that we have a war on ISIS. And, why not make the bold statement to the world that, yes, we are going to stand up and we're going to declare war on ISIS?
Right, and you've got our generals saying ISIS is not contained and they're at war with us.
So why not declare it? Why not officially declare it?
There are many in our conference that are saying we need to have a new AUMF, because a big part of being able to go to battle and win a fight is defining your enemy.
But that's even a little bit different, the authorization of force. That's a little bit different. I mean the constitutional powers, the authorities expressly in the Constitution, which says that you can declare war. Why not make them? Because that would be huge. I mean, that hasn't been done in decades.
You're right. It hasn't been done, and people are beginning to say they want to see more actions. That may be a next step. It may be something that gets done after we come back in January. The point is, people want us to destroy them, not contain them, not just slow them down, but to destroy this and get rid of these terrorist groups that are causing disruption all around the globe.
On November 12th, President Obama was interviewed, and he said ISIS is contained. ISIS is not contained. His own people say it's not contained.
Right.
Why do you think he said that?
Hopeful wishing. And that is what somebody does when they're trying to avoid reality and they don't want to admit. They think they can talk away or wish away certain problems, but that is just not reality. What we know from the commanders, from our troops that are over there, from our intel community, is that ISIS is spreading. We know that it metastasized through the Horn of Africa. We were aware of that. We know we have terrorist cells here. We know our FBI is investigating ISIS-related entities in all of our states. Everybody knows that it is spread. Radical Islamic extremism is spreading.
All right. The Secretary of Defense says that ISIS is not contained. Joint Chiefs of Staff says ISIS is not contained. Everybody else says ISIS is not contained. The President, I don't know what he's saying now about it. I mean, I guess the other night he conceded that it's not contained. But, what are you hearing from Democratic members of Congress? Are they frustrated with the President, or do they sort of stand by his strategy?
Most Democrats are quite frustrated because they are hearing from their constituents. People want to see a coalition pulled together. They want to see a strategy that is laid out. They want to know that there is going to be a plan to deal with the refugee issues and populations, and that there is going to be a way that we're going to get our hands around the Office of Refugee Resettlement. Those are items where there is a great push for certainty. I think it's the reason that national security has become the #1 issue in the presidential election.
Well, I hope if the GOP thinks we're at war with ISIS, I hope the GOP, since they control the Capitol Hill, is that they read the Constitution. If they think we're at war with ISIS, declare it, do it, and make that statement.
Yes, and go get them, defeat them.
Indeed. Congresswoman, nice to see you.
Good to see you.